Hey guys, SilentCiel here. Welcome back to another video of歌マクロス with me. Just want to apologize for having this video out so late. It hasn't been easy to find time to record. Plus this video, or rather every event at the beginning of the month has a lot of content and a lot of new episode plates to talk about, and of course we have a brand new Valkyrie that's added to us for this current 7 Moon Night event as well. So yeah, so I had to compile quite a bit of stuff, get images edited for you guys so that it's easy for you guys to view. So yeah, let's get down to the main stuff in this current event. First of all, let's go take a look at the Chaos Exchange. Because it's a brand new month, it means that we have stuff that we can actually get. Alright, so first thing first, as always, please remember to purchase all the items for your Diva's affections. They are resetted on this date, so yeah, as you can see I have not bought any of them yet, so I'll do that later. Alright, so if you have not claimed all the stuff that you can get from the previous Chaos Exchange for the Zodiac medals, please do so before this date here, yeah, before it ends. Yeah, so now we have the brand new one. So there's one new thing that has been added to the Chaos Exchange for the Zodiac medals, which is this, the episode of large version. So that's pretty nice of Dana to actually have this added in, because episode ops are very rare to come by, especially if you don't pull gachas with physical money. So yeah, so this is always fantastic to have. Just take note, I don't know whether this is just for this event, because the cost for the episode op is 4 sevens, which is like there are events going on for this current or rather missions going on for this current event that has to do with the lucky 7 as well. So yeah, okay, so we're gonna take a look at the missions. There is a separate mission going on for this current event, so that's why I have to bring up the event tab. So as you can see, this is the main missions that you normally get from normal events, but there is an additional one which is currently Macross 7 Lucky 7. If you guys didn't know, there is a campaign going on Twitter. So as long as you have played any song and you've gotten the last 3 digits of your score with 777, you can actually screenshot that score results and actually tag, there's a specific Japanese tag, yeah, I'll leave that hashtag in the description below. You can actually copy and paste it, and if you have a Twitter account and you want to post up your score results. Yeah, so there is a campaign going on, so 77 lucky winners will gain something from it if they have been selected, of course with your score matching their description, which is 777 at the end of the score results. Yeah, so submit your results if you want to take part, and you'll be able to obtain singing stones, and of course 7 lucky winners out of the 77 people will obtain a Macross 7 exclusive episode plate set. So yeah, alright, so let me explain what the missions are. There is a daily mission under this tab, so basically you just have to play a Macross 7 song and clear. So yeah, so as long as you play the event, you should be fine. Well, as long as you played the main event song, that is. Yeah. Then for here we have Macross 7 song under the hard difficulty with full combo and clear. So yeah, that's pretty easy as well. Basara as a center position diva, any song and clear. Then the last one is Milene center position diva, any song clear. So that's pretty easy for this Lucky 7 event. Just take note that there are 2 daily events, just that the missions are on 2 different tabs of events. So yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the current brand new episode plates within the Chaos Exchange. Alright, so let's take a look. So as you can see, since the last event, Lena has actually set up the way that you obtain 2 sets of different 5 stars, 4 stars, and 3 stars, episode plates that you can obtain. So these are the older ones, and of course the 6-star or 5-star plates that you can actually obtain. That is older one. Is Mirage. So if you guys haven't evolved Mirage episode plate, like I haven't because I've only got 1 quantity here. So yeah, the number here states the quantity of the episode plate that you have currently have in your collection. And of course here are the new ones. Yeah. So that's pretty nice. And of course we have Osmali. Alright, so let's talk about the episode plates from the Chaos Exchange, and are they worth it? Alright, let's take a look at Osmali's plate. So as you can see, it's clearly a yellow element plate or star element plate. Total at it is 6-star ranking or rarity. Its total value is only 2,863, which is very, very low for a 6-star plate. But considering that it's free, usually free plates, right, the maximum you'll probably go is close to a 3,100 score. So having that in mind, I think this is pretty okay. It is on the low side, definitely. But let's take a look at why this plate might be good. So it is a well-balanced plate. If you take a look at its soul, voice, and charm value beside the total score, it's pretty balanced out. So a very universal plate that can be used for anything. Alright, so and if you take a look at the luck factor, well, it can go up to a maximum of 25, plus 25. So any 6-star plates out there, even those from the gacha pools, the max value of the luck is plus 25. But the problem here is this is a free episode plate that is gotten through exchanges from the Chaos Exchange. So to get a plus 25 on this episode plate is pretty unlikely compared to those that you pull from the gachas with money and singing stones. So let's be practical. This episode plate is not meant for having luck in the long run, because by the time you get a plus 25 luck on any of the free episode plates that you can exchange for, probably Ultra Macross might have ended its servers by then. Alright, let's take a look at its center skill. So we're looking at its fully evolved center skill. We do not want to look at this 5-star version because that's the lowest version of its skill. Alright, units total will be increased by 20% up, so it just affects the main diva that is equipped with this plate. So looking at that, it is definitely a center skill, or rather center position episode plate. Active skill for 15 seconds. Basically it helps you have an easier time tapping away all the notes that's coming down. So that's pretty fantastic, especially for events like this where the event songs and extreme are all level 25 difficulties. So that's probably something you might want to consider if you're having a tough time responding to all the notes at quick time. So yeah, life skill, Valkyrie mode, at the start of Valkyrie mode, for 10 seconds, it helps improve your response as well. So Osma, like its character's personality, definitely is a skilled pilot, so he's probably here to help you out if you have difficulty in terms of moving your fingers around the screen as fast as possible, responding to all the note taps that is required for the song on a higher difficulty. So that's fantastic help. So Osma's plate is definitely helpful for certain challenges in the future, especially when it comes to those that you should not miss and then you will take more damage, or combo chaining missions, that kind of thing. So his plate is pretty decent. but it is lacking in the score factor, so that's kind of sad. So as you can see, it's equipable by 4 divas, and there are no special notes attached to Ozma's plate. Now looking at Mirage's episode plate, so it is of the love or heart element plate, and her total score is definitely higher than Ozma's at a 3074, and she, well, basically does very well in the charm factor, looking at a score of 1981. So that's pretty high compared to some of the paid episode plates out there. So let's take a look at the skill set for Mirage's plate, and to see whether it is actually more beneficial to actually exchange for Mirage or Ozma. So let's take a look at her center skill, which is all love element plates. Total will be increased by 30%, which is a fantastic thing. So if you're having an account that is basically all free to play, Mirage's plate is actually a very good center episode plate for players who don't spend money on the game, especially for high score events, because she boosts all love element plates. Let's say, for example, all your divas are equipped with love element plates. The total amount of points is going to be increased by 30% up. That's a very good thing to have. Then of course, the active skill is a recovery skill, so your life will be regenerated by 30% up. Yeah, so that's fantastic as well, especially for missions that probably you miss a few notes here and there, and you take a lot of damage from, you know, challenges and this kind of thing. So her life skill, is her plate actually good for support? Let's take a look. So at the beginning of the 60-second mark, for 12 seconds, your score will be increased by 50% up. So for a free episode plate, she actually does well as a center position plate and as a live position plate. 50% up is definitely lower than most of the paid episode plates that you can get from the gachas. The lowest in the gachas are probably like 60-80%. Then of course the best will be 100%. 50% is not too far behind from the lowest percentage value in the paid gachas. And yeah, so with that in mind, looking at that, the last column with the special notes, sadly the same, Mirage doesn't come with any of the special notes. So yeah, so considering both Ozma and Mirage's episode plates, I would definitely say invest your points in Mirage's plate. Unless you're the kind of person who fumbles a lot and you need help in terms of your responses to notes in the lives, then I would recommend you to go with Ozma's plate. But if you're actually good enough, I think Mirage's plate will benefit most players in the long run as compared to Ozma's episode plate. So definitely, with that in mind, go ahead and claim your points for Mirage's episode plate. She is definitely the better choice out of the two currently in Chaos Exchange. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, let's take a look at the 6-star or 5-star episode plate that you can actually obtain from this current event and its ranking. So let's look at Mylene's fully evolved version. She is a heart element plate, so it's very compatible with her niece, Mirage. So yeah, so she's actually Mirage's aunt. If you aren't familiar with Macross timeline, yes, Mylene is actually Mirage's aunt. Alright, so with a total value of 2,831, slightly better than Ozma in terms of score. Kind of well balanced because she has more points under the voice, and of course a decent amount of points under charm. So she is overall use, I guess, well balanced plate in terms of the heart element plate. Definitely lacking in terms of charm points compared to Mirage, but that's fine because after all she is well balanced under the voice factor as well. Alright, so let's take a look at the center skill. Alright, so the units total and support. Okay, so if you guys aren't familiar with the term support, basically what the support stat does is help you out in the Valkyrie battle mode that is in the life. So you actually do more damage to the enemy, and then of course, having that in mind, you will have more chances of activating your Cho Utahime mode. Alright, so units total and support will gain a 12% up. So it is a first free episode plate that has two effects under its center skill. Definitely the percentage on the boost is kind of low, but with that in mind, do remember that this is a free episode plate given to you. So anything free, well, the numbers are definitely lacking in that department. So alright, let's move on to the active skill. So for 7 seconds, your combos do not break, so which is fantastic for this current event as well, since the extreme difficulty are all at level 25. So with maybe if you want to really do well with the last mission to full combo the excellent, you might need Mylene's plate plus Ozma Lee's plate to help you out. But of course, with that done, your episode plate setup will definitely be lacking in terms of points. So getting a double S ranking in extreme might be a bit challenging. But that is not what you really want in terms of completing that mission of full comboing extreme level song. So yeah, alright, let's take a look at the life skill. So for at the 40 combo mark for 12 seconds, your score will be boosted at 50% up. So she is also a fantastic live skill episode plate, basically a support plate that is not under the Center Diva's arsenal. So fantastic. Mylene and Mirage are both fantastic support divas. Well, Mirage is not a diva, kind of. So yeah, she and her aunt, Mirage and her aunt, are both fantastic support episode plates. Definitely worth getting if you can actually get it evolved. So you have to rank position 1000 and above to actually get another copy of the episode plate, to have it evolve, to have all these wonderful stats. Alright, so sadly to say, Mirage doesn't have any special notes under her arsenal, so it's a pretty decent plate with pretty useful skills, especially as a live support plate. So yeah, with that in mind, I think it is definitely worth a go to push yourself to get top 1000 placing just for this event, and of course to get this episode plate for free. Alright, let's take a look at Mylene's Valkyrie, the VF11 M8XL. So yeah, so her Valkyrie is a thing now that you can actually obtain from the episode plates given to you through the event. A very easily unlocked item, and of course with her Valkyrie available, definitely there are certain songs with special scenes when you have Mylene piloting in that song. So let's take a look at the stats for Mylene's Valkyrie. With the attack strength for 210 and a life value of 200, she plays herself rather on the high factor, considering that the best offensive stat right now in the game is 220, covered by Arad and Messer. So yeah, so if you're a fan of Mylene and you don't mind having the attack value lower by 10, well, she is a decent Valkyrie to have equipped in any of your lives. So that's pretty fun to have, especially for the male fans or the female fans who just love to hear Mylene scream away at the beginning of the live. And of course, if you have Valkyrie mode turned on in your animation, you get to see her blast away with the only female looking Valkyrie in all Macross generations. So that's a pretty fun thing to have. Okay, let's dive down into the gacha of the event. As you can see, Basara is in his new spunky looking Super Sentai costume. Doesn't it look like a Super Sentai costume? Okay, I've said this a lot of times already throughout all the Facebook posts and all the Twitter stuff. So anyway guys, let's take a look at Basara's plate and see whether is his plate actually worth pulling for. Yeah, so let's take a look here. Alright, so it has a total value of 3,231. Well balanced plate in all stats, so that's fantastic. His center skill is of an S rank. All star element plates on the unit. Yeah, so units total will be increased by 35% up. So basically any yellow or star element plates on your diva with this episode plate as its center position will actually have a very good boost. So high score plate definitely. Active skill. So for 10 seconds your score will be increased by 100% up. Whew! Definitely a good plate for that high score racking up. So it's almost as good as Cheryl Gnome's recent plate. Yep. So life skill. Alright, at the beginning of the 75-second mark for 10 seconds, yeah, you will have an easier time tapping away all those notes. So basically, he is a life skill version of Osmali. So with that in mind, Basara is definitely a plate worth getting if you are lacking in terms of center skill plates. Yeah, so plates like Basara, Sharonome, and many more. If I'm not wrong, I think Lean has a very good center skill plate as well, but that's kind of outdated already. Her stats are definitely lower than all the current new episode plates that are popping up. So with that in mind, yeah, we're gonna pull one pull, but not with my main account. As you can see, I'm currently lacking in terms of episode plate. So I have a brand new phone. Yeah, I recently purchased iPhone 8s, or rather Plus, that they call it. So yeah, and I started a new account on that phone, and we're gonna use that to pull the 10 plates for this current gacha. So give me a moment to switch over. Okay guys, so I'm on my brand new account. As you can see, I've got enough singing stones for the brand new Basara gacha. So yeah, definitely wonderful to have a new account because they toss you lots of free stuff currently, and of course of the beginners rewards as well. So yeah, I've definitely got enough singing stones, and hopefully I will get this Basara plate for my brand new account, and yeah, get things rolling for this new account. So as usual, what we're looking for is definitely a golden orb at the beginning and 5 Valkyries. Then hopefully if you don't have the golden orb, it changes to a golden orb, then followed by many boxes, which hopefully there are quite a few red ones. So if you don't have a rainbow box yet, there is still a chance later on for your diva to appear and change the red boxes to a rainbow one for a 5-star plate or a 6-star plate. Hopefully you get duplicates and get it fully powered up. So let's do this. Oh dear lord. So for a new account, this doesn't look good. Oh my goodness. What? Seriously? Okay, I'm just gonna skip all the common boxes. This is just terrible. For a new account, this is horrendous. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it didn't evolve. Oh, we did get a Basara plate though. Definitely will unlock its costume. So new account, there we go. Lots of new stuff. So that's kind of sad and disappointing for a brand new account. I probably might redo this account just for the sake of getting a good plate, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna probably re-roll the account. A good thing I didn't play that far. So guys, this is a very sad 10 pool. I really don't have much to say about it. Yeah, that is just utterly depressing. Let's okay. Since I'm gonna re-roll the account, let's just do single pools. We have 3 chances. Hopefully, single pools will redeem this account. No, nothing nice. Okay. Not even red box. Okay, that's sad. Let's just skip this. Okay, let's do this again. Nothing still? Seriously? Okay, that's just sad. Last pool. There's a loading screen. Hopefully it's something nice. Nah, not a single Valkyrie. Oh dang, not even a red box. Okay. Oh, that's just utterly depressing. So anyways guys, hopefully you have better luck than this new account. Yeah, so if as usual, if you like what you guys see in here, do hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon if you haven't. And yeah, and leave a like on the video if it does help you out on deciding what to do with the event and the gachas itself. So yeah, a like would definitely be appreciated because it takes a lot of effort to put a video together, especially with all the photo edits and all this for the information on the episode plates and Valkyries. So hey guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I can never say thank you enough in every video because it really makes my day when I see how many of you guys watch my videos, even though they are not in the hundreds or thousands. But it's always fantastic to see that people appreciate what I do. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye!